Here are some questionable things found in people's homes. A staircase made out of jeans? This helicopter fan. This has to be one of the coolest balconies ever. Whatever this is. I have so many questions. Comment in my home I have and press the center button until it makes a sentence.
Bizarre things found in people's backyard. A man found a dinosaur bone that was 250 million years old. A couple who bought a house in California found an anti-nuclear bunker from the 1960s. It was built during the Cold War and was 4 meters underground for radiation protection. This man found human bones while doing yard work. He took them for examination and they were determined to be bones from 1,000 years ago. A man digging came across a passageway that led to the pyramids of Egypt. He dug about 30 feet down the tunnel, and archaeologists confirmed that it was a tunnel leading to Egypt's oldest pyramid. Someone definitely hit the jackpot when they found a bunch of rare Pokemon cards buried in their backyard that they sold for over $300,000.
This is why you should never go into the attic at 3 a.m. Back in 2017, a guy named Michael just moved into his new home. He was renting the house for a cheap price, and the only bad thing about it was the landlord. The landlord seemed a bit off, and him and Michael never really got along. One day, while Michael was unpacking boxes, he looked up and noticed an attic with a lock on it. He called the landlord and asked about the attic, but he said that it was off limits and wasn't a part of the rental. Michael just brushed it off and thought nothing of it. Later that night, Michael woke up and went to go get some snacks. He went into the kitchen and noticed that some of his food was missing. However, he just ignored it and went back to his room. As he was walking below the attic, he looked up and noticed that it was wide open. He was horrified, but he wanted to know what was up there, so he climbed the ladder and what he saw was terrifying. Like for part 2.
3 creepiest hidden rooms found in people's homes. Number 1. Creepy bedroom peepholes. It all started with 2 people just house hunting until they stumbled across something weird in the basement. They came across peepholes in the basement stairs and noticed that behind the basement stairs had pretty much been used as someone's bedroom. The brick walls were covered in messages like "No watching Isaiah through the hole," "No writing or drawing on the walls," and "Stop watching me." Number 2. Room behind bookcase with unwanted guest. Behind a bookcase in the parents' bedroom of a family home was a spiral staircase. The staircase led to a room full of sweet wrappers and items that had been taken from the house, which suggested someone was living there. The owners fled the house and it was boarded up. Number 3. Religious hideaway. The Farless family came across a strange metal grid in their house, and after 3 years of wondering what was beneath it, they finally decided to investigate. They found a mysterious brick room there which had a large stone symbol of what appeared to be a religious cross.
Let me explain. So last week I found this box in my attic. It had strange markings, but it was locked tight. I spent the week clearing the attic and noticed a rattle when I picked up the mirror. The mirror is sealed around the edge, so there was only one option. Why would someone seal something inside a mirror? It was the key. I've been warned not to open it, but I'm just too curious. Follow for part 2. So this is what 25 million of you wanted to see. But for those who don't know, I found this locked box in my attic wall. And the key was rattling inside this mirror. Someone didn't want us to find it. But we have. Really strange objects were inside. Like this small pendant necklace. What looks like a burnt piece from a Ouija board. It's covered in wax. A second key. And this lock of hair. Not sure why it was hidden, but if there's a second key, there could be another box. Follow and we'll keep looking. This was hidden under our floorboards. A black box, completely covered in wax. The edges are sealed and something stuck in the lid. Don't hate me, but I needed to know what was inside. There was a keyhole underneath. It could be a match for the key we found. It fits, but the hole is full of wax. I had to melt it. It still wouldn't turn, so I had to upgrade the tools and break it open. Follow for part 2.
C'è la luna, mezza mare, mamma mia, mi maradare. Figli mia, cutterare, mamma mia, pensaccia tu. Se te non ne pisciaolo, ite va, ite viene sempre a calare del mano bene. Se ci picchia fantasia, baccalata, figli mia. Oh mamma, la 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 la. Oh mamma, la 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 la. Mama dear, come over here.
Me and my husband just bought our dream house. There was a door in the basement bolted shut. So we opened it.
These are the creepiest things new homeowners have found after they moved into the house. After heading up into the attic to check for moisture, this was the first thing this family spotted. A lone rocking chair sitting right above their bedroom. Why this was the only thing stored up in the attic, we do not know. To stay on theme with attics, other homeowners went up into their attic and found this Polaroid, a completely black photograph with the written text saying, "Do you see him?" In another home, something that was missed during the inspection was this particular stain on the wood floor. Come to find out, this stain was from the previous homeowner, as this was the location where they were found. And then there is this, found by a contractor who purchased a home to renovate it but failed to catch this in the basement bathroom. Although clearly a prank, it is still unnerving to imagine walking into your new home and finding this.
Earth angel,
Will you be mine, my darling dear?
love you all the time.